Okay.
Mom fail number 2.
Yeah.
Charge your iPad.
Even the simplest things for us.
So we thought we had things all figured out.
We don't.
The iPad was at 2% when we started doing the live video. Brooklyn assured us that it was going to work even though it was so low, but it didn't work. It just died midstream.
Yeah.
So Mandy's going to be our videographer for right now. Well, we chat. So my second mom fail is forgetting to send the permission form to school. So I don't know about anybody else, but lately it feels like there's been 52 or so permission forms that have come home for different field trips and events that the school is hosting. Getting a call at work from the principal to ask for verbal permission so that my daughter can board the bus and leave with the rest of the class seems like a mom fail.
That's bad.
But really, she made it on the trip, so
Yeah.
it's really not that bad.
Yeah.
And we're getting a phone call right in the middle of our live video. That's Chris. He
Okay.
wants to say hi.
Yep.
Do you have one?
I do have one, and that's kind of going to lead into our next thing is I forgot that it was food day. I forget to pre-order the
Hot
food.
lunches.
Yeah, hot lunches. So last Wednesday, I actually forgot to order it, but I knew Wednesday morning that I had forgotten. I thought I will just run something in. I'm going to be really awesome, and I'm going to bring in something really great. And then I forgot that. So 1 o'clock, Brooklyn, I got so many kids. Aubrey calls me and says she has no food. And I'm just gonna, So anyways, we figured it out, but the point is that I forgot, and that's pretty terrible. But
She survived.
She survived. So what I want to know is, what do you guys do for your kids' lunches? I'm finding that it's just getting to be like we're halfway through the year. In the beginning, we're all like super awesome. We're trying to pack these really healthy lunches, and now we're kind of like sick of it, right? We're
sick of it, but can I say how much I love hot lunch day at school?
I do like
There's
Wednesdays.
nothing better than Wednesdays,
Yeah.
because Wednesday's hot lunch day at school. That is the happiest morning of the school year, every Wednesday, when I know I don't have to pack that much food for my kids.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take this now, and Mandy's going to show us this cool device.
So this is what I use. It's a Yum box. So it's a Yum box, and then inside is just some little compartments that you can put different things, because my kids don't really love sandwiches. However, I'll pack them a wrap, and then they don't like wraps, so I don't know. I can't win.
But it's cool because it has like a little compartment, like just a small one to put dip.
But the nice thing about this is that it's like it won't leak into the other compartment. Like Tupperware has one, but you can't put liquids in it because it will just leak into the other compartment.
That's very cool.
So this has been really helpful, and you can also get one that is a whole sandwich. You can put a sandwich, and then there's like little snacks. So I like this, but I kind of start running out of ideas of what to put in it, because obviously this isn't packaged food, but we're getting to that point where we're like, go to the cupboard and grab a fruit roll-up.
So what are your rules with lunches? Are you required to actually send every food group in your kids' lunches? We're not going to harm them, but do you have those days where you're like, forget it, just go to the pantry, load your lunch pail, I don't care?
Yeah.
You want to teach your kids some responsibilities. You want them to be able to do things on their own. But should you double check their lunch before it leaves the house to make sure they don't have 4 Rice Krispie squares in a bear pot?
Yeah. However, I do think that I grew up on like billet logs and fruit roll-ups. I don't know. And I survived. But now we're like, everything has to be healthy. You have to have something from every food group. Okay?
Well, because I
and
feel
water.
like
Nobody gets juice anymore. It's water.
I feel like the kids get judged at school. Right. When they don't bring something that's super healthy, or they come home and say, "Oh, Johnny has such and such in his lunch," and they want that stuff. So we want to hear your ideas. What you do for your kids' lunches? What's your go-to food? What's something simple when your kids are sick of everyday sandwiches?
Yeah, that's the one thing that I always ask other moms is, what do you put in your kids' lunches, and what do you make for supper? Like when it's 3:30 and we're standing in the yard at school, I want to know, what are you making? Like, do you have something in the slow cooker?
You make that small talk on the playground?
Yeah.
You ask people? I'm not there for after school pickup. So I need groups like this to tell me what your ideas are, so that when I get home after work and I stand in front of the fridge for 40 minutes wondering, or even better, this is great. Mm-hmm. So Mike gets home from a business trip. Yep. And walks into the house, and it's 5 o'clock, and he stands in front of the fridge and he looks around and he says, "Have you guys eaten?" And I say, no, we haven't eaten. And he does one of these like, so what are you cooking?
Yeah.
What am I cooking? What are you cooking?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So what's your quick go-to meal? Something that's easy, something the kids won't hate. Nothing's worse than a fight over supper.
Yeah, and I have that a lot because I have a lot of kids here. There's like 2 vegetarians, a Brazilian that just eats meat. And so it's hard to figure out something that everybody will eat. I mean, pasta is good because you can, just you can put in whatever you want. You can, have chicken, have vegetables, whatever. But yes, mealtime is a struggle. So what do you make for supper? What's easy for all you out there that work 9 to 5 and like both parents? What do you put in? Do you like slow cookers? Do you just have food out and you barbecue? What's easy? Because I struggle with that. I don't like cooking.
I know. Nobody really likes cooking.
No. Chris likes to cook. He likes to cook and he likes fajitas. I like fajitas.
How many of your kids cook? We talked about this earlier. So Max is 11 and I want him to gain independence. I want him to learn things like that. So I'm trying to let him start doing cooking on his own. And he can only do sort of basic stuff. He cooks eggs. He can do like grilled cheese. Yeah. He's wanting to learn craft dinner really bad. But what, at 11 years old or say 12 years old or in that age group, what are you allowing your kids to cook on their own? What kind of independence are you giving them in the kitchen as far as making their own food, letting them choose for themselves?
Yeah. I think it's good too to start with lunches. Like this morning, I tried to let my she's 8.
Yep.
I got too many kids. I tried to let her make her own lunch while I was getting ready. And then I find that I'm just yelling downstairs for things to do, and then finally I think I just said I'm going to come do it myself.
Forget it, I'm going to do it myself.
And that's what we do, right?
How many do-it-yourself moms are there? Probably a lot.
Yeah.
Lots of people who want to, cut the cord, but still...
Slow cookers, yes. Love a slow cooker. I do love my slow cooker. However, I have vegetarians, so they don't I guess I could put...
You could do cabbage rolls, vegetable, yes. Or cabbage, they have meat in them. Can you do a vegetarian cabbage roll?
Quinoa. You could do quinoa.
I'm not keen on quinoa.
She's not keen on quinoa. Oh my God. I'm sorry it's so shaky, but
that's
my
okay.
arm is sleeping.
Next time, then I'll take it back.
No, not me.
That's okay.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Oh, there we go. Hi.
This is going to get
better. You got to, first of all, you got to see how we set up here. This was our first, this is how fancy we are. Okay? So we're just getting started. We're hoping that we can get more people watching our videos, get ideas, because it really was hard for us to try to figure out what people want to talk about. I mean, we want topics.
We know what we want to talk about, but we want to know what you want us to talk about.
Yeah.
We want to talk about how all the moms out there think that they should be living up to a certain standard, and we are living proof that there is no standard. You just kind of go with the flow, and you're going to not fail, but you're going to get a lot of things wrong, but that just teaches you how to do things differently the next time, or the 4th time, in Mandy's case.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's really what we're hoping to gain here, and we just want to offer some cool tips for people along the way.
Yeah.
And we're hoping to have some visitors at some point who will chime in on some of the questions we have. Yeah. Also, making a slow cooker the night before and keep in the fridge. That's such a great idea. Mary, yeah. I do the same thing. How many of you pre-plan? On a Sunday night, do you sit down and plan out your meals for the week, or do you buy your groceries according to what you're planning on cooking?
Yeah, I try to do that. I think I'm being really awesome. On the weekends, I go and buy stuff, and then I find myself, I'm still going to the grocery store.
I know.
And so I thought, I spent $150 at the grocery store, and I thought, yay, $150. And then $50 the next day, $20 the next day.
Well, I feel like it saves you money, though, if you budget out your food. If you pre-plan your meals, you buy your groceries according to what your meals are going to be for the week.
Yeah.
I feel like it's an easy way to save money. See, look we're into money-saving tips.
Yeah. So we want to know what do you do? What are tips for people that are looking for meal ideas, for kids' lunches, and stuff like that. So, yeah. So comment below. I'm assuming this is recorded. This is our first live. I don't know. So we can look at that, and we can get some ideas also for future videos that we're going to have. So
we are going to have lots of videos.
Yeah. This took a while because we're new. You guys are great.
Oh, thanks, Mel.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. So, yeah, and make sure you send us your ideas. Make sure you follow us. Make sure you share our page and tell your friends about us, because we would love to build this forum, and we want to be able to include everybody and touch on a whole bunch of different topics. Mm-hmm. We have lots of different ideas to bring to the table, and we have lots of life experiences to bring to the table. So we hope that this becomes a more frequent thing. We've kind of been a little spotty in the beginning, but
Easter.
now that we've figured out how to do this,
Let's blame it on Easter.
yes, Easter was busy.
And the Leafs game is on tonight, and the Jays. I don't even watch either of them, but
It's
Jesse can
such-
hardly wait to put the TV
We
back
had the
on.
TV on
So,
behind me here while we were getting set up for this. And the last time I looked, it was 2-1 Washington. I believe they may have actually scored again before we shut the TV off, but I'm like chomping at the bit to get the game back on. So
Yay.
if anybody wants to shoot me the score, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Or,
Okay.
or we,
Okay, we just see
Oh.
your face and share a video. Okay, awesome. All right, well we're gonna take off. So thanks for watching, and
thank you.
We'll talk to you soon. 4-1.
Oh, what the?
Thanks,
That's
Michelle.
okay. Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Bye.